Right, absolutely. So then, I guess what I'm saying is I'll put it out in the chat for everyone to see who can show up and who cannot.
Is there a specific goal? I mean, I know the obvious answer is, well, we want to raise as much money as we can. But is there a specific goal or need?
Well, I think we have two needs. I think one need is Spain, right? Lowering the costs, helping families, all families, and lowering the costs across the board. And then we also have families just helping them cover travel for the ECNL season. So endless money, Dawn. We want endless money.
I know we should be paying players to play.
Right. So, I mean, I think that more the merrier. I don't think there's no limit.
Yeah, sorry, I'm one track mind. I'm thinking of just Spain because that's my involvement with this team.
Right.
I was just wondering, what is the amount for Spain?
When we met before, Chris, I think it's Will and Michelle, we were talking about trying to raise $10,000. I think, Chris, we say something
I think that was
Yeah, last year in like way less time, I think we got 5,000 or 6,000, and that's why we thought maybe $10,000 because we have more than double of the time.
Yeah.
Okay. And we will. I don't know how much yet. We're having our first ever Soccer for Life gala fundraiser on November 3rd, and we will be raising money and making everyone there aware of the need for all of our teams, all 120 soccer teams that we have or 160 soccer teams between Colorado, Denver, Boulder. And so we will come out of that with some money that we can divide up against, that comes from donors who are specifically passionate about helping kids travel. And so I don't know how much that'll be. I don't know if it'll be $10 or if it'll be 10,000. But I will be able to let you all know after November 3rd how much we can get out. This team can get out of that event.
Great, that'd be awesome.
Perfect.
Great. Okay, well, I'll send out a wrap up here. And it sounds like we're definitely going to do something on the 19th and the 26th. We need to get signs made to just sort of start asking for money at Pleasant View. We'll look into the parents' night out. Lanny will get the chai stuff going. Will and Virginia are going to look up into the gift baskets for Halloween. Carlos, maybe the car wash comes a little bit later.
Yeah, I think later I will be focused on those three previous events you say for the 19 and the 26.
Yeah. And then it doesn't seem like, Super Bowl Squares is obviously a later time. It doesn't seem like anyone's really interested in sort of the individual selling of things.
Do you would you put in Super Bowl Squares also maybe / March Madness too, just so we don't forget about that one as well?
Yep. And the sponsors, people seem, I think it can't hurt to ask. I don't know that it will come to anything. And then I'm going to look into the Flip Give and the King Supers. Some of this passive money can't hurt. $10 is $10, right? But the Amazon rewards and stuff.
Are you aware of other grants we could apply for?
I'm not. Becky found the Dick's Sporting Goods grant. I don't know if there's grants out there for this kind of thing or not. I'm not really sure.
Very hard to get if you're not an organization as a whole. Just to do as a one-off team, it's pretty hard to do.
I imagine.
What about private scholarships we could apply for some of the individual players for this purpose? Do you know of anything like that, Don?
Well, First of all the players on this team or any team that are already approved for financial aid, they should, it can't hurt, it can only help. They should definitely, make themselves known and, talk to Noemi, who will then relay the information to everyone in her network. But the players that are already on financial aid that have taken the time and gone through that process and been vetted, they're definitely going to get money easier from Albion or Soccer for Life, and so they should definitely do that. It's also a test.
Soccer for Life for Spain.
What's that?
Can they apply to Soccer for Life, or I don't really know processes, but can they apply for specifically for Soccer for Spain?
They can apply. I mean, there's no harm in asking. I mean, there's limited money, right? I don't know how much we're going to raise. Soccer for Life has all kinds of things it does to raise money on behalf of the entire club. And when it raises money, those donors are passionate about certain things. And so we follow their instructions. Some say, well, we need to have more goals, soccer goals with nets. Some of them say, well, I want to help kids travel. Some say, I want the coaches to get paid more. Some of them say, all kinds of things. So, we'll be raising money from now. We're always raising money. Soccer for Life is always raising money. And so, you should definitely ask, especially if you're on financial aid right now.
So we should tell folks to reach out to Naomi and just say that they need help.
Yep.
That's what you're saying. Okay, cool.
Yep. It again doesn't mean there's an unlimited pot. There's 2,000 kids, and there's 200 traveling at any time, and it's a lot of money. So
right. All right. Well, that's good to know. All right. Does anyone have anything else they want to add?
Thanks for your help, everyone.
Yeah, thank you everyone for showing up. I'll get this put into something we can understand, and I guess save the dates for the 19th or the 26th or both, and we'll start raising money.
What is the date for the car wash? Do we have a date for that?
I don't think we have it. I think we can push that back a little bit if we have.
And I don't know what
the weather coming.
And I don't know what Capital Dent Master's flexibility is, but yeah, I mean, a weekend after a big snowstorm or something would be, if we can do it that short-term notice, just kind of watch the weather, and on those days that, when we get a snowstorm or something next week when it's 80 degrees, we can do it then.
Right. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, with them, they will be flexible, so they're opening. And they're willing to help. They told me as much as we want. So.
Great. And that's in Denver, yeah?
Yeah, it's in Denver. They have 2 locations in Denver.
Okay, good. All right. Anything else? Anyone?
Liam, no, thanks for contributing on that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks everyone for joining.
So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you.
Bright and early.
See you.
Right.
All right.
Good night. Bye.